Am I bugging? The trade deadline ends at 3?
Yeah, it's not last 15 minutes.
Oh, my bad.
It ends at 3. But how did Daryl do it, Lo? He always finds a way. I was about to go be a Laker fan, dead ass, bro. We were making some good moves. So I'm that's really nice. I hope we go get Boyan. That's gonna be nice. You know what I mean, Lo?
Facts, bro. Hey,
We got
I
to
thought
start
it was just,
competing.
I ain't gonna
We got to
lie.
start competing with the Suns now. So
I might have to wrap up this way 'cause I thought it was the last 15 minutes.
nigga, just go to VC. Let's go to VC.
Oh my god. I will say this though. Well, AKB, where's Trey at? Can you or Trey just like screenshot all the tweets with all the like significant trades?
So I'm sending it all to the group chat now. That's why I was
Or you
that's
can
why I was doing all that.
just send it to me. I don't know if like Ash and NMZ want to be spam with that shit.
Okay.
Nah, I do want to be spammed. It makes me feel welcome.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
All right. Well, I guess. Um, man, a lot. So to the people who probably woke up to the what you call it, to the
Who
trade.
is that? My bad.
We'll start with that. Kevin Durant going to the Phoenix Suns happened last night in a trade that was monumentally. Let's just say it was monumental for all the good and bad reasons. Of course, moving someone of KD's caliber means a lot to any organization, any franchise in the NBA. A lot of people missed it because it happened in the middle of the night. Peak level conversations, man. You stood up long enough, man. peak level stuff. I will say this to further confirm a lot of other things that I was saying last night. Yeah, it was just completely poor management from the Brooklyn Nets. There was no clear indication of what direction they wanted to go into. Never really sat down with KD to get a full understanding of what he desired from the situation post trading Kyrie, and an organization that tried to restructure had to rebuild because Kevin Durant still did not change his mind on what he desired if Kyrie Irving wasn't there. So the Kyrie Irving trade looks even worse than what it did before because you swing and go after as much draft capital as you possibly can, not to restructure if you're inevitably going to rebuild. A team, an organization that already lost a lot of draft picks in the Harden trade, an organization that already lost a lot of young pieces in the Harden trade. Instead of trying to recoup as much as possible, they failed to do so miserably in that Kyrie Irving trade, and now here we are with the Durant trade, and they try to get back as much as they can, but for a team that will be competitive for the foreseeable future. A horrible, and I do mean horrible franchise. Um, I'll ask everybody their thoughts on that later on, but let me shift now to what's been happening today. Shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks, picking up Jay Crowder. Perfect addition to a team that has been desperately missing that PJ Tucker type role, that player who can go out there and defend and is a willing defender, hard nosed player. PJ Tucker is obviously a better defender, but I think offensively Jay Crowder is a bit more gifted than PJ, so I do like that from them. But still, they desperately needed somebody who can be another wing defender that allows Giannis to roam around a lot more, and how that defense has already been playing at peak levels, or at least what they can do has been operating at peak levels. The potential is clearly there, and a great addition for a team that was trying to put themselves over the top. And I do like what they did immensely. Also, shout out to Chris Haynes for the annual Damian Lillard tweet.
Annual nigga, it's bi-weekly.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Bi-weekly.
Shout out to Chris Haynes for the bi-weekly Dame loves the grind tweet. Shout out to Chris Haynes, man.
It's not just him. He does it too, but man, how many times am I gonna wake up on Twitter and see teams are calling about Damian Lillard, but the Portland Trailblazers are telling them he is not available? How many times am I gonna
Nigga,
see
like,
that
he
in my life?
can't run away from the grind. It's
How many fucking
impossible,
times
nigga.
am I gonna see that in
I
my
don't
life,
know,
bro?
man.
It's impossible
I
to run
saw that
from the
report
grind. I'm
4
sorry.
years ago, and I'm still seeing it damn near every week to this day, bro. God damn, we get it. he's loyal to the grind. Portland don't want to trade the
Hey,
nigga.
yo, no cap.
Fuck.
That's a tweet.
Respect the grind.
That's a tweet that a nigga with 1 followers could report on, and everybody be like, "Yeah, that's right. That's a good source you got there, buddy."
Nigga said
No,
no
wait. I
credibility.
just realized, Lo. I know you talking about stuff, but this nigga Daryl Morey just got 2 seconds out of that Thibault deal. That nigga
So
Daryl, man.
we can go ahead and move to that as well.
Oh man, that nigga's generational,
Shout
bro.
out to Daryl Morey. Ash was talking about it last night. If you missed it, it was kind of interesting that Daryl Morey had not yet made a move. Morey is notorious, infamous for some of his trade deadline transactions. He gets Jalen McDaniels out of Charlotte for Matisse Thybulle. It's going to be a 3-team trade. Matisse is going to Portland.
He got 2 seconds
And
out
also
of it.
got 2 seconds as well. I don't know who's going to. Oh,
So it was the trade is McDaniels, 2 seconds to Philly, a 2023 second. George Hill. The Pacers are acquiring guard George Hill. Is this in the 3-teamer?
Yeah, this is all part of the 3-team.
Oh, okay. And then Portland got Thybulle.
And then Shavim Mikhailuk is going to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Who was the Lakers' old shooter back in the day. Yeah, I like the move because Matisse wasn't getting as much minutes at all. No, the George Hill thing is different. The Pacers, the Bucks are sending the Pacers on George Hill, but yeah, Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't this the part of the 3 because the Bucks, Pacers, and the Nets I think are in the 3-team right now.
I don't know. It might be. I don't know. But the reason why the Matisse Thybulle move is actually solid for the Portland Trailblazers as well. They lost the Portland Trailblazers lost Josh Hart in the Cam Reddish transaction happened yesterday. Picking up Matisse Thybulle gives you another guard to replace him. Offensively, obviously a decrease in what you could produce, but great defensive guard for the Blazers.
Well, I think
But
the thing for Portland is that they're banking on Cam Reddish being a better offensive player than Josh Hart, and then Thybulle giving you
it's
the
not really
defense
hard to do
Josh
so.
Hart.
But the thing I don't understand is, it's like, what is the? I don't know, man. Portland's so weird. Like, they're making all these little moves, but it's not gonna move the needle, especially in the West now. Like 100%.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're making marginal moves because they don't really have the assets to make a big move unless they trade one of their big guys, which obviously they don't want to.
They definitely got the pieces.
The grind is having that nigga on a trophy.
I'm about to say the grind is what's getting them there. Yeah, they definitely got the pieces. They just not trying to move it.
Also, were these niggas just not involved with KD? I'm starting to think were they just not involved? Simons, Grant.
They said Simons is not in trade talks, right?
That's actually really good.
Oh wait, can they not? No, they can trade for him. They can trade.
No, they're saying that they don't want to give him up because he's the future of this.
For Kevin Wayne Durant?
Yeah, they came out earlier. I think a couple days ago.
That's a good question. But yeah, Jalen McDaniels, good pickup for a Sixers team that really wasn't playing Matisse. Pretty thorough guard rotation they have out there in Philly. And then Doc, not being able to fully maximize players like Matisse.
Basketball players,
he just and so they get a bit more front court presence. I like Jalen McDaniels because of the athleticism. We'll see what he looks like alongside more competent offensive pieces. And it gives a Philly team that kind of struggled with some athletes a little bit more athleticism on the perimeter.
Kind of, nigga, they're the shortest, fattest team in the league. And that's not an exaggeration. They are the shortest, fattest team in the league. Serge Ibaka.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. So that's a part of the 3-teamer.
So Serge is going to the Pacers as a part of the Jay Crowder deal. Even to that, I'm still fine with that. Serge is not the same player that he once was before. Moving off of him to give you more pieces, and if I'm not mistaken, when I watch Milwaukee games, I barely see him play. I don't know what he's looking like right now, but I barely see him play. And then
talk about the Celtics, nigga. That was a good pickup. Mike Muscala?
Yeah, solid pickup for them. So the Mike Muscala transaction. I don't really know. I don't know. They wanted some size. I guess they got the size. I don't know what he looks like size wise in a postseason series against Embiid and Giannis. So I don't know, but the Celtics have kept a good rotation of quality offensive big men on their roster, so they does give you some size, some length,
It's
versatility.
weird though, because like usually when they get off of Rob Will, especially in like the second round rotation, it's like a lot more switching and like switch bigs. So I'm obviously he's gonna come off the bench. That's what I assume. But Rob Will and him kind of do the same thing in terms of what they bring defensively to to that team. So like I assume he's probably gonna be playing drop or like just heavy help, just chilling in the paint, kind of. But like I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the pickup. I'm gonna have to see how he plays first. I know he can shoot the ball though. That's good for their offense. More stretch fives, better for spacing the floor and easier lanes for JT and Jalen Brown to attack. But
I just thought they were going to
I
get
would
a
have to
more
see.
solidified, bigger body. I didn't think they were going to get another, like you said, defensively.
No, nobody. Mark Stein just said nobody wants John Wall. I gotta wave that nigga.
Of course not. I mean, that wasn't.
I mean, let me not laugh, man. Let me keep
I
it.
mean, no, I didn't. I mean, that's not, and
I can't laugh. I can't laugh because karma is gonna hit me. And a certain Lakers fan who was in this space was trying to tell me that karma can come back my way. So I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm nice guy act now, man. I don't even.
This
Also,
nigga's funny.
before we
I don't even
get to the part before we open it up a little bit more, KB, the local Golden State Warriors fan, how do you feel about the reports claiming that the Golden State Warriors are finally more interested in traded James Wiseman, which is the most disgusting report I've ever seen. We are literally 2 to 3 hours removed, or 3 hours removed from the deadline, or 2 3 hours, excuse me, removed from the deadline, and they are just now saying that they are more interested. Oh, actually, you say that, and then I'll go to the Thomas Bryant thing because people been asking me about that. How you feel about your team finally at the last hours finally being interested in trading James
All
Wiseman?
right, nigga, stop dragging it,
No,
bro. Please,
I'm just asking, man.
please. Yo, the report came out yesterday. Monty Poole reported it yesterday, saying they're more willing to trade James Wiseman and Moses Moody. And then, like, I was watching the game yesterday as well. Them niggas just did not move from the bench. I don't even think they stood up for timeouts, weren't even engaged. So I think they know what's going on in terms of them just having to leave because I think they're probably going to. Sadiq Bey's a bit like, I guess, size, can shoot the ball. I don't know how he is defensively, honestly. Like, I know he's like a bigger body, I guess, in terms of just being a wing. So that's a plus. But I would have to see how he plays with the Warriors and just how he gets acclimated. I know he's a movement shooter, so that's a good thing. But I just have to see how he is defensively. But it's honestly strange to me the fact that a guy who was taking away $131 million from your books is just being considered now or even yesterday to be traded away, knowing that that much money can go into just saving like money because you know how much you're gonna have to pay in the offseason. You know who wants money, you know who wants to stay in terms of GMs, and like you cannot have that nigga on your team like at all, like at all. It's a
Wait, my
hundred.
Bulls are trading Levine?
Yeah,
The a
What?
hundred and wait, what?
What?
there's a developing conversation at the Knicks and Bulls are discussing Zach
No,
Levine.
no, no. What the fuck are they talking about, bro?
I'm assuming a RJ Barrett package will be pieced together.
No, don't
RJ
say that.
Barrett.
Why? No,
And to be fair,
don't say that,
RJ
bro.
Barrett and probably a slew of draft picks. The Knicks have had a lot of draft picks.
Low, please
I'm just
stop.
letting you know what is being
Every
reported.
nigga who I hate is somehow trying to join my team.
I'm just letting you
Why?
know.
What
Gus
did
is
I
next. The
do?
Brody.
How much karma did I
I'm
get?
a
How much?
wait. So yeah, Zach. It is being reported Zach Levine is looking to be to the to the Knicks. However, the person who's reporting it is Joe Cowie. I don't know.
Oh, that nigga? Oh, all right, I'm
I
good
don't
then.
know. I don't know.
I got a bit of a scare.
He's also reporting that the Knicks were previously interested in Kobe White over the summer, but price was too high. Just heard that the Bucks and Knicks are revisiting. I don't know if that's too much of a report. I don't know the validity behind who this is at all. So I'm gonna hold off on that. And I haven't heard anything on my end about any trades to Zach Levine going to the Knicks. So I don't know. And I don't see anything about Sham or Woj saying anything. I might actually be more reliable than that nigga. Um,
Nah, that is crazy.
Thomas Bryant. Man, huge shout out to Thomas Bryant, man. Love your service, man. You did an amazing job for the time in which you came here for. I really appreciate Thomas Bryant and what he did. A professional, hard worker, hustler man. Offensive rebounds were there. They were prevalent. When Anthony Davis was out, he stepped in and he did his damn job. He will be missed. Actually, kind of concerning because the lack of size now is pretty prevalent. Because even though I do like Wenyen, shout out to Wenyen Gabriel. Uh,
Why'd y'all not trade him?
yeah, but
Or
well,
even
the reports
guards.
were that Thomas Bryant was looking to be. He's probably going to be frustrated moving forward because of his role was going to be diminished with Anthony Davis.
Is someone gonna wake up Memphis, bro?
Uh
Did they not get the
I
memo
don't
of what
I
happened yesterday?
Nigga, they're fine in the
and you know
West.
what,
They're
what's so
fine.
crazy? And Denver got him. But yeah, teams like if you're a Memphis Grizzly fan and you saw that Thomas Bryant was just moved for Davion Reed and some seconds. Yeah, I don't know if you're
Javon,
Memphis,
but
that's a
whatever.
really good pickup for you. Why not go after that? If you are, I would actually go as far as to say this.
They need a wing
The
low.
Yeah,
They need to get off of
I
Dylan
don't
Brooks.
I would not like to go into a series where Adams is my five, no floor spacing, and I'm just going to allow certain bigs to just stand in the paint without having the ability to
Respect my
punish them
nigga
at all.
Jaren. Respect the
But
All
yeah,
Star
but
Jaren Jackson
you could
Jr.
borderline play five out if you have both Thomas Bryant and Triple J out there. So
That's fair, but the thing is, to me, Memphis needs the most as a tertiary scorer because
they're
that
not,
nigga Dylan Brooks, as much as he,
Oh,
but
I
they're
don't
not
think
going to
he
get that
knows.
though. Exactly.
They need a secondary, KB.
no,
That good? That good?
chill. We don't speak on Desmond Bain today, but leave that nigga alone.
Oh wow.
But
Yeah, you're right. I gotta keep the karma gods away from me.
So
but that nigga Dylan Brooks does not deserve to be in a
Stop
Memphis
saying
Grizzlies
that,
jersey.
KB. If I'm in the same space as you, they gonna punish me, nigga.
Okay.
Do you know this nigga Tween called me, bro, and I had to cry. I cried on the phone. I said God doesn't love me, bro, because at every step of the way he makes me want to. Never mind, bro. Let me. Low. What? Let's talk about
oh wait,
something
so
else,
yeah,
bro.
to wrap up the Thomas Bryant talk, yeah, shout out to Thomas Bryant. Great impact, great minutes and time with the Lakers, especially when AD was out. Had a stretch where he was basically a double guy around 13 15 points. Um and giving quality minutes on the offensive glass. Someone who also was really active underneath the board. Quality 3-point shot when he was shooting. He will be missed for a Lakers team that probably will go into some series that will look really solid in terms of what they need rotation wise from the front court position. It does kind of concern me what the Lakers are going to look like against the Denver Nuggets, that potential matchup. But I appreciate him. No real qualms, no back and forths. Shout out to Thomas Bryant. He did what he was supposed to do. If he felt like he needed a bigger role that the Lakers are going to provide, then it is what it is. I don't really know what role he's going to get next to next to Jokic and what's my man named Aaron Gordon. Who knows what he's going to get there? But
Well, I mean, it's just anything's better than DeAndre Jordan. So
That is
that is
true.
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
That is
That's
fair.
fair.
I just still don't understand why the Lakers didn't give up. Y'all niggas have who? Okay, Patrick Beverly,
well,
Dennis
I
Schroeder.
think it's because the Lakers are stockpiling on picks right now, for the future and the present.
No, I'm
And
talking about
then
the guards. Like, why not get rid of
no,
the
I'm
guards?
saying no, I'm saying that they're getting those seconds so they can then have another trade. Like they're like
Oh,
the
okay.
Lakers aren't done. Another move is going to be made today. I
Y'all
think.
should go get
I
Kelly
hope.
Olynyk.
I hope at least. I hope.
Y'all should try to get Kelly Olynyk. Low.
Yeah, you should try to get some of those Hornets niggas,
Bro, I'm so pissed Jalen McDaniels got a
or one of
bro.
them Brooklyn niggas.
Jalen McDaniels is a fucking 76er, my nigga. I'm disgusted, bro. Oh my god.
And your Warriors still haven't made a move,
Shut
man.
the fuck
This
up,
is
nigga.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
so
Shut
What the
up,
fuck do you
bro.
niggas
actually
do,
before we
man?
let more people in, just real quick, Karl Malone has an award. That's disgusting. That's really disgusting. Yeah, I'll continue to say this over and over and over again, bro. The biggest losers are whatever teams that don't make any transactions, any major moves this deadline, they will continue to be losers. There's like 5 or 6 teams that have made drastic improvement to their rosters. The Lakers, I think Milwaukee adding Jay Crowder is a really great pickup for them. The Phoenix Suns, the Dallas Mavericks also
all the good teams in the league except for the Cavs and the Grizzlies have made.
I'm surprised the
Well,
Cavs
I
are
mean,
making moves.
to
That's
be
what
to be but to be also to be,
you have a chance to go get Mikal Bridges. I don't know what they're doing, bro. Go ahead.
but
My bad.
also I just
Mikhail's not available, KB. Then that's already said that. They said they are not trading him this trade deadline.
but also
OG?
just I mean just looking at the other teams, man, I can't. And if I didn't say the Lakers obviously made additions as well. I just look at other organizations and the West is no longer a walkthrough. It's no longer a breeze, and teams that might have thought that they were going to get deeper into the playoffs, that the seeding no longer matters. The seeding no longer matters in the Western Conference. Even if the Lakers finish 6, 7, 8, I'll even go as far as saying 9 or 10. Bro, it don't really matter. They will be by far the best low seeded team we've seen in quite some time. So it is concerning that the Warriors have not made a move yet at all. I don't know if they're punting this.
Nigga, don't you dare speak about my team,
I
bro.
don't know if they're punting this season, but that is interesting. I don't know. Portland is Portland, so I guess Dame will be there. But that Minnesota trade is looking worse and worse by the hour. I mean, what they gave up for Rudy Gobert for them to be still a bottom seeded playoff team is ridiculous. And I remember at the time, and the same thing I said with Atlanta. And Atlanta also looks crazy for what they did for DeJounte Murray. And I was semi positive about it, but I remember very vividly in the offseason where I was like, bro, teams that are making crazy commitments to be eighth seeded teams in the conference is mind blowing to me. That is poorly managed organizations. There's no way that you should make any heavy commitments to be a first round exit or have a ceiling to be a second round exit. And those teams who've made those decisions over the past 2 to 3 years, they are looking like they're just making terrible decisions. No knock to you, Ash, but your Bulls are another one of those teams. They made a lot of commitments to a roster that peaked as a second round exit, and in the Eastern Conference.
First round exit. First round
Bro,
exit.
oh my bad, my bad. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Peaked as a first round exit, and I mean it's ridiculous right now what what they did and how they put themselves in that situation. It's crazy what Minnesota did and how they put themselves in that situation. And if you are a team like the Clippers, if you are a team like the Memphis Grizzlies, you have to at bare minimum keep yourself competitive while this is going on, because especially if you're the Clippers, you have a bunch of older players anyway. You're about to try to add Russell Westbrook to the roster, bro. Like your window has to be now, and everybody else has just made their window right now as well. So it's looking kind of tough for that Clippers. I ain't gonna lie, you the Clippers another massive loser, bro.
They're about to get Westbrook,
Stop.
nigga. Nothing's a loser. No,
The
no,
Brody
seriously.
staying in LA.
No,
It's
no,
the
listen. It's
Clippers.
not. No, listen. Like the Clippers, they're gonna get a playmaker. They're gonna get a guy who can pressure the rim, who can finish at the rim. They need a facilitator. Russ, he's been pretty good at. He's been not good. He's been pretty solid on defense at the point of attack this year. Like he's gonna bring them things. Wes, why are you downvoting me? I'm being serious.
Yeah,
He
he
brings
downvoted
them
me
things.
too. I don't know why. Okay.
He's bringing the Clippers things that I think they really could use. And they're gonna get their shooters open and shit. And the Clippers, like, they're a team that's so like terrible with their offensive construction that I think Russ just being able to like create something out of nothing is gonna help them. So yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I will be tuning into those Clippers games. I promise, bro. If he goes, I will be tuning into those Clippers games.
I mean, they're gonna be a better team.
Yeah, I will be tuning into those Clippers games. I will be
They're
tuning
gonna
in.
be better than your Warriors. So I don't really know why you're talking like that.
Um,
I don't know
Yeah,
why you're
I
talking.
also
refuse to
Joe Lacob
believe.
got to do something, bro. Joe
No,
Lacob
nigga.
has to. I mean, Jesus.
Nigga, that nigga is you're. Oh my god, the space is recorded. Yo, let's go to the. Like, can we go to Discord, please?
Joe Lacob, Bob Myers, they gotta wake up, bro.
It's not Bob Myers, bro. It's Joe Lacob. Don't blame that nigga Bob. It's not Bob, bro. It's Joe Lacob. That nigga is so dumb. He just makes countless dumb decisions and puts so much responsibility on Bob Myers. Like, so much. Like, I don't want to speak on that nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be just make me annoyed, bro. I don't want to speak on
Shout
that
out to
nigga.
CP3, another massive winner in this trade deadline. Might actually get the ring.
That nigga is
Shut
not
the
getting the ring, bro. I'm
fuck up.
sorry.
Wow, y'all Chris Paul haters?
Well,
Yeah.
no, I'm not. I'm not a Chris Paul hater, Lo. I'm a Chris Paul fan.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all though.
Don't say that name too much. Redact him, I pull up here.
Out of all of the trades that happened, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. Out of all the trades that happened, I still feel like the three best teams are in the East. I still.
Nah, you're
Let
drunk,
me
dog.
not. Let me not say
Nah.
all the three best. I still feel like three out of the top 4 or 5 teams are all in the East. I still feel like
I'm
Boston,
not gonna lie.
Milwaukee, and Philly are still three of the top. Like I don't think that.
We're
Can
still
can
crazy
you
high on
respect
Philly.
my Cleveland Cavaliers? They're a very
Yeah,
All
respectable
right,
team.
we
they
bringing
bumped up
people up.
even more than them. But the
We
thing is
bringing
though, like,
people in. This nigga said my
I
Cleveland
can't have the karma
Cavaliers.
gods cook me, low. I can't have
This
them
nigga
cook me.
said
I just gotta
my
be.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
I just gotta be a I just gotta be a positive guy from now
yeah,
on.
I don't. This is not good looks for Ash right now. This is not real. It's not
It is
authentic,
real.
bro.
It is real. So
Nigga said my Cleveland Cavaliers.
AJ, one of your Memphis Grizzlies waking up, nigga.
I don't think he heard you. He was transitioning.
Oh, oh yeah, he's transitioning. You're right.
Um,
AJ, one of your Grizzlies gonna wake up, nigga.
First of all, read the bio.
They're not waking
First of
up,
all,
bro.
read the bio. Thunder up. Second of all,
You're a Grizzlies fan, my boy.
you know I support. Say my favorite. Nah, I'm lying. He ain't my favorite player. I do let a nigga that gritty. But listen, right? Listen. They're going to go after OG. Oh, and I heard Low Dick second ass say something about Thomas Bryant. Nigga, they ain't got no front court issues. At least no big man issues, but they just need like shooters, like scorers. Brandon Clark is better than Thomas Bryant to ever be. Get off that nigga dick.
Thank you that Serge
That is
Ibaka's off my
that's
team.
crazy.
Get that nigga, send that nigga to the Pacers. We don't need him.
That nigga don't play for y'all. It don't matter.
Yeah,
That's good. We got Jay Crowder.
what you think about going for Christian Woods like the Lakers? They said they were shopping him like a week ago.
I ain't gonna lie, Christian
the
Wood on the Lakers.
You
Lakers
said
don't
Christian Wood
have
to the
enough though to
Lakers?
get Christian Wood though.
Yeah, I ain't got that.
His salary only like I mean, what you think they really asking for? They
Uh,
said they were shopping him.
but yeah, shopping him, and then if the only thing they can receive in return is like Austin Reeves, then like it's gonna be no, like that's not enough. Shout out to Woj. Woj just dropped that the this is another copy and paste tweet. Woj saying that the Hawks are still trying to find John Collins a new home.
Well, I also saw this shit from
Oh
Moj. He
God,
said Toronto may not ship
I'm not
OG.
moved.
They may just
Not
reshape
moved
the
at all.
roster in the offseason. So OG may not be traded, and I don't think he is. They just got Jakob, and that's really what they needed.
Yeah, I agree, AJ. I felt like when they acquired him, it was like a move to stand pat.
Yeah, now they have an actual
But
fucking big man, and they don't have to run Scotty Barnes at the $5. Like, get for real.
I don't know, because I still say this though. If a team is really offering 3 picks, like if that wasn't just a bad report, and like that's really his value, like at least 2 first-round picks or a third, I'm moving OG
Memphis
because
giving up two
I
first to that
I
nigga, bro.
just am.
Need to give up four as far as I'm concerned. I don't care.
I don't even feel like that's what Memphis
They
needs
need
though.
it. They need us like
I
niggas
think
that can
Memphis
score.
needs a true. Memphis needed Kevin,
Yeah, and
and
they tried to
and
go
they
for him.
dropped the
They
ball.
tried. No, they were in the.
No, they didn't. They didn't try to go for him. Brooklyn talked to them, and Memphis said that we don't want to give you any of our valuable assets. They said we weren't going to give you. They said we weren't going to give you two of Jaren Bain and who's the other
Brooks.
nigga? Brooks.
Oh
They said
yeah,
they weren't
fuck
going
that
to give
nigga
him
then.
two of those guys. That was a report.
Fuck that.
I don't know. I don't know if they
Fuck that
talked
Slim Reaper nigga then.
recently though.
Don't
Oh
bring up.
wow.
I just don't.
I just
Don't bring
wanted
up
to.
this trio, bro. Oh, that's how I am with it at this point.
How you do?
So let them lose forever.
No. You
Because they ain't getting out
go
the
trade
West.
for
No,
Brandon
no,
Ingram. Go
no,
trade
no.
for Brandon Ingram.
They are not getting out the
Nigga,
West,
Dylan,
what?
bro.
Brandon
Calling it
Ingram.
now.
Nigga, no, they're fine in the
Dylan and
West,
four
bro. They're
first.
fine.
Oh, we're fine in the West. They're not going to get out the first round. Watch.
You
Is that a
turn
fucking
Dick Riding
Apparently,
into
TV?
apparent, but
or
also
Dick
Yes,
Riding.
sir.
as that said, apparently somebody is claiming that the Warriors are also going to try to make a last ditch effort to try to get OG Anunoby.
Yeah. That's what we've been talking
Who?
about.
Trade
Yeah,
James
they've
Oh,
been
okay,
Wiseman?
trying.
my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, they've been trying to get him.
Send the packages, Dubs. Send
No,
the
but
packages,
So
please.
so
I wonder.
so I have a
Low.
question. Do
Wiseman
y'all
is
think
staying
do
in
y'all think
Low.
if
Golden
OG
State.
is traded, do y'all think Pascal can fall today like that domino? Because I think Pascal could really sway. Not
Nigga,
on.
they just traded for Jakob, bro.
They're not
bro,
trading.
Pascal is
I
their biggest
honestly
They're
don't
star.
not
think
Trade
he's
from
him
moving
from
no
now.
my
bigger.
from
Pascal
from
Siakam
from
is their
my
biggest.
understanding, for everything I've read, and also what I personally know, they not They're not really looking to trade Pascal.
So
OG is going to
All right.
be moved because he doesn't want to be there anymore because of the role that he's having is
He
diminished.
think he
so
think he thinks he thinks he can average
Yeah,
20
he
points,
he
man.
can go
That's what he
somewhere and just be
thinks.
better. But
I
for,
was gonna ask. So what about Gary Trent then and Fred VanVleet then?
They both of them
You
need
know,
to get traded
I
regardless.
think I think I think they're
The
all they're
but
all looking at it, but I don't know how. The problem is that Masai is just like that nigga. What's my man's name out in Utah right now?
Danny
Yeah,
Ainge.
yeah.
Danny.
Masai is like Danny Ainge. Masai is trying to fleece and finesse
Fuck.
every single body that he possibly can.
I
He's
try
trying to
to,
get Victor for real.
bro. But I just put on the shit. Will said on ESPN that like they may just not make any moves at all and just
Yeah, but
reach.
there's a
Uh,
possibility they just don't make the moves because the options are not there yet.
No, I'm talking
Um,
about for like OG, just anybody on the team in general.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, anybody trying to get OG did. I don't. But I also just think that he's trying. He wants way more than he supposed to.
Because what type of contract is OG on right now? Like how many years is left on his
I
deal?
think it's only 1 year after this season.
So that's
Oh,
never.
Lord, I just seen your tweet. Yeah, there's no way niggas are calling this Phoenix team a super team,
Yeah,
bro.
I
But
don't.
come
I
on,
don't. I
man.
don't think it's a super team either.
And then they got Chris Paul in the photo. Like,
Yo,
come
No,
on,
it's
nigga,
well,
yo,
bro.
yo,
it's
niggas.
at. Let me just answer real quick. After this season, it's one more guaranteed year for OG, and in the year after that, it's a player option. Depending on how he's performing, OG might decline that player option.
Yeah, he probably
In
turned the
either
contract down,
restricted.
bro.
And he's making what
Yeah, he
17
ain't
mil a
Yeah,
making
year?
no. He ain't making
he
Ash, I
shit.
don't
making less
know.
than
I
20. He
don't
making
know,
like
Ash.
17, 18 mil a year. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I think that's a good question to ask to everybody up here. Is do y'all think the Phoenix Suns are a super team or not? Personally speaking,
He hurt.
I mean I think
Oh,
Hell no.
people are gassing
super team.
people are gassing the name of Chris Paul. This is not a knock to CP3, but
that's
I
this.
don't
He
think
old
It's
nigga.
just because Kevin.
yeah,
He ain't
I
that
don't
no
think he's
more.
playing to par to be a super team anymore.
If he was
Low.
subpar, then maybe. But because he's not even playing good this year, it's not. That's not a
I
super
heard
team.
these. I heard this
See,
team
I think
smacks.
I think they
But the
could.
thing about it now, though, see, the thing about it, everybody done went away from this super team shit. Like, you gotta actually put a full, like Golden State won last year with a full team. Like, you gotta go deep now. Three players ain't gonna be the team no more now. I
I
don't
mean,
see them being like
they have a
Boston or nobody.
in my opinion, they have a serviceable bench. Like you have Damian Lee on the bench who's shooting about 40% from three. They still have Jock Londale who's playing solid. They got TJ Warren in the deal. Like
I
they
mean, but
have
put that bench against Boston bench. Who you think gonna win that?
They gave up their defense.
Bro,
That's
you
the thing. They don't
yeah,
stacked
have
they
that
them,
did
much
give
bro.
up
When
their
you
defense.
defense.
have
But
when you
Hey, Lo, you there,
that,
Lo?
and that's why I think.
I feel like one of
West
them bound
West
to
Yeah,
get
West
hey,
be
hurt.
trying to
Gifted.
talk and Gifted be like, "Hey, yo, you here, dog? You here?"
Oh shit, my bad, my bad, my bad. I'm
Well,
sorry.
wait,
That's
go wait,
cool.
West, what you about to say?
What
And then yeah, I am here, Gifted. I am here.
I was gonna say, I think that they're not a super team because of Chris Paul's like status and stature, but I still consider them a super team because when you add Chris and Aiton, and what both of them can give you, along with Devin Booker and Kevin, I think that's a super team. I don't think you have to have like the like traditional third guy. I think you can have a third and a fourth be good enough along with your top two to make you a super team. Similar to because like how I know it's revisionist history, but we go back and we look at the Lakers with Magic and Kareem, and granted, Magic and Kareem were like both top five in the league at the time and stuff like that. That being said, though, we go back and look at those teams, and in the modern era now, we're saying, those teams were actually that's a super team. Look at Boston with Larry, McHale, Dennis Johnson, Robert Parrish, and not everyone always says super team, but some people make that argument. And I think the same can be made for the Suns, this iteration of the Suns, because again, Chris, although diminished, you still have Aiton, and Aiton can anytime you have a player who can get you 20 plus and 12 with like consistent when he has consistent touches, and then you still have what Chris can give you along with D Book and Kevin, that's a super team to me. But
So
I don't
Wes,
know how y'all feel
Wes,
about it.
are you saying that? Would you say that the Suns are going to come out the West
I ain't gonna
or
lie, bro.
are
Your
the
mic is
favorites?
cooked, bro.
I
Your
can't hear
mic
you,
is cooked.
Jay.
Your mic is cooked.
Yeah, we can
Your
hear
mic
you.
is cooked.
Are the Suns coming out the West?
I'll have them pegged as the favorite right
I
now.
ain't
Like
seen
I
nobody
think
better than the Nuggets right
depending
now,
on
bro.
I think depending on what the Nugget, I was just about to go there. If the Nuggets can get, I think it'll be hard for them to get OG Anunoby. I'm not even sure if they're like in talks with the Raptors to do that. But if they could pull off something like that, because Thomas Bryant, I ain't gonna hold you. That's not moving the needle for me at all. Like, I'm sorry, no.
Is
um,
Swiper here? No. I actually want to ask Swiper, would he
no.
move MPJ for OG?
I
I
can.
think
How
he.
fair is
I'm
that?
pretty sure he would
Cause
say no.
he's
I'm
in
pretty
another.
sure he would say no.
He's in facts and stats with me. I'm on my other phone. I'm in facts and
Man,
stats,
I
so
be
I can
wondering
ask
why
him
I see
from
you in
time.
both.
Oh
There's
wow, your
no
other
way
phone.
this
Nah, I be
nigga just
wondering why
flexed
I
the
be
burner
seeing you.
phone.
Oh
I
wow, your
would.
There's
other
no way nigga
phone.
flexed the
Well, it's because
burner
I
Oh
be
phone.
seeing you in
There's
two
no
wow.
places
way
at
nigga
once.
did
I be like,
that.
am I tripping?
I be on the same shit, Wes. It's cool. It's cool,
You got a
Wes.
burner phone
That's
too?
fine.
Oh
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
these
no.
y'all crazy.
niggas is
Y'all
You
crazy.
mad
niggas are
I don't
slow.
mad,
know.
bro.
Oh my
No, I don't have
god.
a burner phone. I have an emulator at the crib, so I just be using that shit.
Oh my.
Man, whole time Low got three
Gifted, we know
phones.
about you,
Yeah,
man.
Grizzly
chill,
Bear,
chill, chill,
relax.
chill, chill.
Yeah. Hey,
You
listen.
good?
So is
I got
Bones?
one. I got one
I
question.
want to ask Low something real quick. I want to ask Low something real
What's
quick.
up?
So listen, everyone's gonna talk about the Sun side of the deal. Am I tripping for thinking this Nets team is actually good?
Oh my God, Gifted,
Yes.
you just want to be different, nigga. I
Good.
swear, bro.
Good is
No,
a
no, no.
very.
Oh
I
Good
my
swear to
is a
God, no.
very,
God.
very strong adjective that I
It's
would not use to
always
describe
niggas
this team.
like you, bro. Why are you
No
want to
team.
be
No,
different,
What do
I'm
we?
No
not.
What?
team would.
Wait,
Be,
wait, wait. What does
I'm not
no
trying to
team
be
would.
different. I'm not
wait?
trying to
What
be
does
different.
good
I
mean?
promise
What
you.
does good
No.
mean?
No team
Okay,
with Ben
good.
Simmons can be good.
Okay,
There you go.
okay. Listen, good in terms of being competitive enough to not be at the bottom of the conference in terms of like 13, 12, or whatever for the next 2 to 3 years, considering the draft compensation and the defense that roster has now to actually be good in the regular season. Not good in terms of winning a title. That shit's done for the
They'll
next
be
five
below
years.
500
Also,
team
that's what I was gonna
that
ask
y'all
him.
like they're trying
How
to
many?
rebuild.
Where are they gonna be at? They're gonna be 500, above 500, competing, or barely below 500, and or at the bottom of the.
I mean, when I say competing, I'm saying better than what Houston
Warriors.
will be doing in the West.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. But so the pick swaps really probably won't translate. But in terms of like, where do you think they're gonna stand? Where do you think they're gonna finish this year? How about that?
I ain't gonna lie. If they actually try to win, they can stay a Playton team.
I think they're going to be 6-7 this year.
Oh no.
So they're
Yeah.
only gonna drop two spots.
No.
That's what this nigga saying. You just trying to be different, bro. I promise.
Bro, they're gonna.
Have is really
So
good.
you're
They could
still
be
on
like
the
a nine.
Nets not being bad
Yeah.
thing?
Gifted, their playing team, dog. That's their ceiling.
The,
There you go.
Spence, three wings,
I mean, that's fair.
Claxton.
I'm gonna say this. How about this? How about this? The Houston Rockets will have two lottery picks, in my opinion. When they
Yeah,
when they when they when
they
they get
will.
their picks, it will be a lottery pick. It'll be a lottery pick, bro. Um,
Do y'all think the Lakers are gonna make another move today? With the seven picks that they
For
seven
sure.
they
second
For
they
rounders
I
that
sure.
they
think
have,
I
and they
think
For
just
they
Lakers
sure.
look
protected.
good,
should.
nigga.
They should. I don't know.
They should
Hold
not
on.
have. They should
So
not
what is
have.
happening? What is
They
They
just
should
happening with
have.
protected the
Bones?
2029 pick.
Are they gonna trade my nigga?
I think, yeah.
So
So basically,
so
what they
just
said
fuck my
was
question
either
up.
Bones is going to be involved in the OG trade if they do that. If not, he probably just won't be traded.
That nigga can't play on this.
So fuck my
That nigga
question,
can't
huh?
play on this team no more.
Oh my
I didn't hear your
Why
god.
you
question. I
so
didn't hear your
sassy
question.
at
I didn't
1
hear your
o'clock,
question.
man?
No,
Be chill.
I'm not. All right, I was just asking like about the Lakers.
Yeah, bro. I didn't even
No,
hear
but
your question. I'm
I
sorry.
was trying to say, Jordan. I think for sure. I don't think you can have a roster that has Pat, Lonnie, Reeves.
Yeah,
Who's the other nigga? Schroeder. I don't think you can have all four of them on the same team. I think you got to trade at least one or two of them.
Pat
yeah, and they
Bev got
just
to get
protected.
traded with the first.
God, they just protected the 2029 first again by getting one of those seconds back from Denver. So yeah, I think. Do y'all think he would move that first?
I wouldn't. I don't think there's anybody on the market who I'm moving a first for.
That
If
that
I'm the
that you can
Lakers,
realistically get. That you can
the
get. Yeah,
OG's
that you
not
can
realistic
realistically
though.
get.
Yeah,
They
that's
can't.
who they can realistically get.
Or Gary?
What?
Nah, I mean,
Nah, I'm not trading a first
we've
for
already
Gary.
we've already yeah we
Yeah,
already talked about
Fred
this here in
VanVleet?
Discord.
Fred?
I'm not.
Yeah, maybe if
Because,
Fred
like,
becomes available, I'd probably maybe if
Fred
Fred
is
becomes
ass,
available.
but, like, he fits so well next to LeBron. Like, he's just, like, a great shooter. Like, pretty good off ball.
I just don't. Oh, and I forget D'Lo's also a guard. Yeah, so they got like
Damn,
5
yeah.
guards.
Different
So
would probably cut.
Really, really,
yeah, they
really,
got to
it's
move all those
borderline
niggas.
6. Let me
Yeah, TBJ is basically a
Like a
guard,
real
but he
three
plays the
either.
3. So you got 6 guards over there.
Oh, I thought you said Taylor Horton
They got
Tucker. I
it.
was like, what? He's back on
They
the
still
team?
No,
gonna.
it's just TBJ.
Shit,
um
the Nets got a slew of wings now. I don't
I
Nah,
will
but the Nets can't really trade too many of them in
Yeah,
like
because you can.
package deals.
DFS
Ash,
can't
do
get
you
No, you
DFS
can
can't get
I
only.
moved.
don't think they're gonna
He
move these
can,
You
but you
can
guys.
can
only.
only get
You can
traded for
only
like
move them
seconds.
by themselves. Like you can't package any of the new niggas they just got in a trade with someone else.
Okay,
Ash,
gotcha.
do you think the Bucks can get what's his name? Macau?
Bridges? No.
No,
Or
but
do
no,
you think
I,
we
what
I
the
can have
just
hell?
said
both?
No,
Mikhail.
Nigga,
no,
you see, they
no.
barely had enough to get fucking Bossman 99. You
They
talking about Mikal
And
Bridges?
once again, Mikhail is not
He's not
available.
available,
Fuck
He's
that.
bro.
not
They
available.
don't even have anything to trade.
Hey, let me be hopeful. Let me be hopeful, all
What do you
right?
mean
We're still winning the
hopeful?
chip.
It's Brooklyn
We're
said
still
they're
winning
not
the
trading the
the
niggas.
East.
What are you being hopeful for?
We're still
That's
winning
literally
the East, so that
insanity.
doesn't
Nigga,
matter.
let him hope. Ash, let him hope, bro.
They're not gonna
Hey,
We're
trade
still
Mikal
winning the
Bridges when
East.
they just got him, bro.
Let
I
that
think
nigga
they're
hope,
gonna try
bro.
to be
Free
good
Max.
this season and compete in terms of not bottoming out. Honestly,
Oh, they
But
will.
That's
it's
what they
also
wanted
it's
to do
also
with
They are
because
KD.
you
still
like to
looking.
pack.
they are still looking
It's
to
also
unload
because
that Ben Simmons with those draft picks they have.
Yeah, they need to do
Ideally.
that immediately.
yeah.
I think Ben Simmons has
Um.
to go, bro. Has to go.
Yeah.
I wanted
Honestly,
to
though,
ask.
personally for him, this is kind of perfect. All the media has well, not perfect, but like all the media attention has
I'm
gone
about to say
away now that
perfect. He
KD and
ruined his
Kyrie
fucking
are
team.
gone.
Yeah, that shit is
Yeah,
not
I know
perfect.
he
This is
ruined it,
his
but
fault.
it's his fault in a way. But I mean, now he gets to
Yeah,
play
no,
with not
In a
as
no
much
way,
pressure for him
expectations.
to be good.
in a way, hey
Yeah.
Ash, do I have to say what I need to say again?
Go ahead, man. Go
In a
ahead.
way? Nah, let me not expose Ben Simmons to the masses, man.
Oh wow, just
Nah,
let
do
him
Nah,
it.
do
cook.
it though.
Nah,
Do
let me
it,
not
I
expose
do
Ben
it
Let
though.
him cook.
Simmons.
Yeah, now I'm curious. I missed
He
them on
don't even he
Discord
don't
last
even
night.
know you,
Just
Lo.
keep that
Leave him
shit.
alone,
I know.
bro.
I missed that on Discord.
Just keep
Now I need to know.
keep that shit
Hey,
to
look.
yourself, nigga.
Yeah, if you missed out, So, you missed out, man. Unfortunately. Lo, I asked, and he
You
said
got nothing.